Hi students, Mr. Roderick here in the Music Bunker. We're studying the music of the famous American songwriter Woody Guthrie. In the last video, we looked at some old photographs and videos of Woody's life. In this video, we're looking at maps. I love maps. In this Google map, we can see all the continents on Earth. If you were a student of mine in kindergarten, you learned this song that names all the continents. North America, South America, Africa, Europe, and Asia. Don't forget Australia. Don't forget Antarctica. North America, South America, Africa, Europe, and Asia. But I digress. We're studying Woody Guthrie. On the map of our own continent, North America, you can see our country, the United States. You can see the yellow markers that show the different places Woody Guthrie lived. And you can see our state, the state of Washington. You can even see our city, the city of Selah. Hey, look, there's our school, Selah Intermediate School. But I digress. We're studying Woody Guthrie. One of Woody's jobs was to write music for a film about the Grand Coulee Dam and the Columbia River. The headwaters of the Columbia River are in Canada. The river starts there and travels through the Canadian wild mountains and canyons and Douglas fir forests and enters the United States right here at the border between British Columbia and Washington State. The river flows past Northport and Marble and Deer Meadows and comes to the Grand Coulee Dam. In Woody's time, it was the biggest thing ever built. You can see the electrical lines coming off of it. It produces power for the farms and factories all over Washington. The river continues past Brewster, Orondo, Wenatchee, Mattawa, Hanford. When it gets to a place called the Tri-Cities, you can see other great rivers that flow into the Columbia. Here's the Snake River. Here's the Yakima River. The Yakima River flows right past our own city of Selah, doesn't it? But the Columbia keeps flowing, and other rivers add power to it along the way. Klickitat, Sandy River, Willamette River. Close to the Hood River, there's a place called Bonneville. At Bonneville, there's another dam. There are lots of dams on the Columbia. The cool thing about Bonneville are the locks. Boats carrying plentiful goods travel into this little chute. The gate closes behind the ship, and the water in the chute rises, covering the rocks. The boat rises with the water and soon is at the level of the water behind the dam. The second gate opens, and the ship is on its way. The Columbia River continues past Portland and Astoria and finally empties into the great Pacific Ocean so blue. So, Mr. Roderick and his trusty dog, Tony Starkbark, decided to go to one of Woody Guthrie's favorite places to sing his songs. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? So we decided to make a call to our local superhero, Tony Starkbark, Iron Dog, and ask him to take us to the place where Woody Guthrie's songs would sound the best. At first he wasn't into it until he heard this song.
Take me for a ride in your car, take me for a ride in your car, take me for a ride, take me for a ride, take me for a ride in your car. Take me for a ride, take me for a ride, take me for a ride in your car.
The minute he heard that, he leapt into action, and we were on the road. Off we go! Hi students, it's Mr. Roderick here, outside of the music bunker, way up here at the Grand Coulee Dam. A big part of Woody Guthrie's life, and a good part of his songs. But we're here to sing a song about what it was like after the big dust storm in Pampa, Texas, where Woody Guthrie had to decide just to pack up his truck and go to California on Route 66. And here's the song he wrote about it. Sing along with me. I've sung this song, but I'll sing it again, of the place where I lived on the wild windy plain in a month called April, a county called Gray. And here's what all of the people there say. They said, so long, it's been good to know ya. So long, it's been good to know ya. So long, it's been good to know ya. This dusty old dust is a-getting my home. I've got to be moving along. A dust storm hit, and it hit like thunder. It dusted us over and covered us under. It blocked out the traffic and blocked out the sun, and straight for home all the people did run. They said, so long, it's been good to know ya. So long, it's been good to know ya. So long, it's been good to know ya. This dusty old dust is a-getting my home. I've got to be moving along. We talked of the end of the world, and then we sing a song, then sing it again. We'd sit for an hour and not say a word, and then these words would be heard. We said, so long, it's been good to know ya. So long, it's been good to know ya. So long, it's been good to know ya. This dusty old dust is a-getting my home. I've got to be moving along. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As I was walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me. This land was your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. I've roamed and rambled, and I followed my footsteps from the sparkling sands of her diamond deserts. And all around me a voice was sounding. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As I was walking, I saw a sign there, and on the sign it said, no trespassing. But on the other side, it didn't say nothing. That sign was made for you and me. This land is your land,
This land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. When the sun comes shining and I was strolling, and the wheat fields waving and the dust clouds rolling, as the fog was lifting, a voice was chanting, this land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. Here's that famous song about the Columbia River and the Grand Coulee Dam. Right here at the Grand Coulee Dam. Green Douglas fir where the waters cut through. Down her wild mountains and canyons she flew. Canadian Northwest to the ocean so blue. Roll on, Columbia, roll on. Roll on, Columbia, roll on. Roll on, Columbia, roll on. Your power is turning our darkness to dawn. Roll on, Columbia, roll on. Many great rivers add power to you. Yakima, Snake, and the Klickitat. Sandy Willamette and the Hood River too. Roll on, Columbia, roll on. Roll on, Columbia, roll on. Roll on, Columbia, roll on. Your power is turning our darkness to dawn. Roll on, Columbia, roll on. At Bonneville now there are ships in the locks. The water has risen and covered the rocks. Shiploads of plenty are soon past the docks. Roll on, Columbia, roll on. Roll on, Columbia, roll on. Roll on, Columbia, roll on. Your power is turning our darkness to dawn. Roll on, Columbia, roll on. Turn the camera around. There's the deer right there looking at me. He's walking along the fence. Okay, bring it back, sweetie. Tom Jefferson's vision would not let him rest. An empire he saw in the Pacific Northwest. St. Louis and Clark, and they did the rest. Roll on, Columbia, roll on. Roll on, Columbia, roll on. Roll on, Columbia, roll on. Your power is turning our darkness to dawn. Roll on, Columbia, roll on. And on up the river is the Grand Coulee Dam, the biggest thing built by the hand of a man to run the great factories and water the land. Roll on, Columbia, roll on.